All right, in this video, I want to take the opportunity to talk about CrowdStrike. I mean, here we are looking at the daily. And when you look at the daily chart, it's Chop City. I mean, you look at this thing, you don't know what to do, right? So that's why we got to look at the weekly. And you got to be a long-term holder, a long-term buyer, with CrowdStrike. So the weekly looks much better, kind of weeds out all that chop, and it makes it a little bit easier to understand. Even though the stock, I'm in this thing, but it's up, down. It just doesn't seem to get going, but let's see what's really going on. All right, so we are following trend. This is the most important thing when you're looking at a stock or a stock to trade. Trend! All right, if you want to buy something, make sure the trend is going up, right? I just drew a trend line. It's going up. You can see these moving averages. This is the 9. This is the 20. They're going up. So most likely the stock will go up, right? The trend is up, and the main trend is not broken. And remember, this is the weekly chart. I can go back here. This is like December 2018. Actually, take that back. This is December 2019, right? So, and then it's a long-term trend, and so far so good. But we seem to be struggling right here. We come into an apex, right? A triangle. We should basically get the pressure, right? As we get closer in here, kind of does all this jagging around, and we should blow through. Why are we going to blow through to the upside? Because it's going up. It's already going up. It's easy, right? It's things that go up continue to go up. It's going up. Once this pressure gets tight, it should blow to the upside. Of course, stocks can do anything, right? Now, it can blow to the downside. All right, stocks can do anything, but if it does blow to the downside, it will be ugly. So we have to hope it blows through the upside, and the odds are it will. Now, here's the thing. This thing gets up to 300, and it takes, like yesterday was a nasty pullback. But let's just look at what the pattern shows us right down. This is what it does. Like what we saw yesterday's action is normal. Right, so I'm not worried. It's actually a great time to scoop it up. Why? Because we are bouncing off the trend line right here, right? So let me zoom in just so you can get a little bit closer perspective. And then I'm actually going to go to the daily chart. All right, so you can see right there, we're heading up. Now let's go to the daily chart because today is pretty good action, right? We are up 2%, $5. And when you look at what was going on, like you get these nasty sell-offs and then it takes off. Nasty sell-offs, then it takes off. Nasty, well, I'm going to count this as one. Nasty sell-off. So here we are agreeing, and if we could close on a positive day, and today's a nice little strong day, up 2%, I think that this could actually bring us clear to the upside, to the top of the channel, right? I'm not going to say this is going to be the surge to break us through, but according to this pattern that we've been seeing, it's time. It's time to go higher, right? And it's perfect because we're hitting at the lower end of the main trend line. I'm looking at the daily, it's not the greatest trend line I drew, right? Let me see if I clear all this stuff out for a minute. Clear that out. Let's try another one. Let's do this one. That one, yeah. Something like that. Anyway, we're bouncing, okay? So perfect time to get in, and I think CrowdStrike does head higher. Now, I want to take this opportunity to look at its competition. Let's look at what's heading with the with the rest of the sector here. Palo Alto Networks, look, on fire, man. This is the stock I should have been in, and this is, I'm in CrowdStrike. I'm in kind of a laggard. CrowdStrike is way overvalued as far as PE and all that stuff. We don't really talk fundamentals on this channel. We look at charts, but I'm trying to hope that, everyone is shooting straight up, right? And we don't like things that go straight up here on Dre Trades. So I had to take a pass on Palo Alto Networks. Let's look at Zscaler. See, almost a straight up kind of move. It would have been a great trade, but I'm waiting for CrowdStrike to do the same thing, right? To kind of get that catch up to go. So I'm waiting for that to kind of blow straight up, but it's not happening. And if you're watching this video, you're probably doing the same. You're probably like, why is it not happening? Anyway, so that's my little video on CrowdStrike. Be patient. Everything is all good, even after that nasty little sell-off that we had yesterday. What was it? 9-10% down. It was crazy day yesterday. So I think we can bounce back, and I think we can actually bounce back to the top of this trend line, right? to the top of that resistance. And hopefully, as you can see, we get into the apex here. We will blow through. All right, this is Dre Trades. Thanks for watching. I'm on Twitter at Dre Trades. I'm on Instagram at Dre Trades. And right here, YouTube, Dre Trades too. Thanks for watching. Peace.